taking a stand that media is a scapegoat of our social problems. The evaluation of media in society. Media fulfills several basic roles in our society. One of the obvious roles is entertainment media, which can act as a facilitator of our imagination, a source of our fantasy, and an outlet of distraction. What is the relationship between media, culture, and society? Sociologists define society as people who interact in such a way that they share the same common culture. Culture is a way of life shared by a group of people and is generally refers to the knowledge, beliefs, values, and that binds the society together. Rather, culture can be thought of as the rules that guides the way people live in society, can be thought as the structure that develops the organization and people. High culture, generally pursued by upper class people, refers to classical music, theater, fine arts, and other sophisticated pursuit, while popular culture, generally pursued by working and middle class, refers to sports, movies, sitcoms, and soaps. What is active audience theory? This theory opinions that the media user are members of social groups and interpret any message sent through the mass media based on their social backgrounds. For example, when you receive a message on Twitter that states that public schools or colleges produce quality students more than private schools, how you will interpret this message will depend on your attitude, on your own attitude and the world's view. Media is a scapegoat for social problems. Media often portrays a idealized version of people's life. Media then people start to compare themselves because of what they see on social media, and it devastates their lives. How or what is the last time have you walked in a restaurant and you saw an entire group of people and friends holding their phones and taking content? It's a lot of the time, right? Because the majority of human interaction is non-verbal because of the small gadget that's called a phone. The further we progress in the new age of technology advancement with the media popularity of documentaries like The Social Dilemma, it's safe to say that there is a growing sentiment and realization within the culture today. Let's look at examples of the global and local media. We can see that print media and generally news, it shows devastating news, which hard news are generally sad news, and they are the ones that are popping in our headlines. Print media is another important vehicle in which social problems are developed. For example, when newspapers formulate the coverage of heavily focused on problems such as crime. There's a clear link between watching violent videos in the mass media, which increases the violence in our society. The funny fact is that people who watch a lot of television are likely to overestimate the amount of violence and crime that happens in the world. Another example in the local media is the first time since apartheid ended in 1994, the regulators they banned the local film, saying the local film called Good Report because it contained child pornography, which takes me to pornography affects men's sexuality, attitudes, and it leads to sexual violence and rape. Another example that we see it's of um, the University of Cape Town, which destroyed the artwork of hovering dog because, as you can see here, the portrait it shows the white man with the black woman on his lip having sexual intercourse. The global example of media we can see here is the British theatre that banned the movie called Human Centipede because it showed horrific sentiment of um, pornography, right? And they banned that. In conclusion, what you consume more on media shapes your life directly or indirectly. Thank you.